Celebrations at the Ybor City Campus to honor Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. included a different view of the late civil rights leader.
That I can reveal that he's looking for either money, power, or he has a political agenda, or something of that nature.
The Martin Luther King Committee at HCC's Ybor City Campus presented this play, The Last Days of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., which explored a reporter's attempt to expose Dr. Martin Luther King for personal gain.
Because ever since Jesse and Andrew challenged your Poor People's Campaign, you just haven't been yourself.
Jesse Jackson is arrogant and self-centered.
Susan DeVore, chair of the Martin Luther King Committee, saw this play as a great opportunity to open communications about the issues of race in this country.
Having more open discussion about racial issues today and how we can continue to bridge that gap, how we can continue to understand each other's differences and get together more.
This fictional play gave the audience a chance to see how Martin Luther King handled adversity, even at the hands of a black frustrated reporter trying to get ahead in the media world at the expense of Dr. Martin Luther King.
I also wish that I was back there in that time so I can feel how they went, like what they went through. I want to understand a little bit more what they went through.
Ebony Lee Otis is a student at HCC. She was amazed at some of the information presented and wanted more.
I thought that the presentation today was phenomenal. I also thought that maybe they should have reenacted how racism is today compared to how it is like back then, how it was back then.
Following the play, a panel discussion dialogue allowed the audience, faculty, and actors to interact and discuss the play.
As we all know that the media has a huge effect on us today, and it continues digitally, technology, social media, and it continues to have this growing effect on us. And how much of it, how does it affect us?
And I think if you remember in the audio I played, the interviewer said that President Truman thought that his march March to Selma was silly. And his first comment was, I don't think it was silly at all. And then he proceeded to explain why it wasn't silly, which in turn made Truman's comment silly.
Experiences like this help them to better understand a different time in our country, hopefully appreciating even more a great leader who will always be celebrated. On HCC's Ybor campus, Albert Fields, Hawk TV News.